And for us to be saying that, like, we're not saying that because it's just what we think is right and what we're doing. It's all over the world. It is how you make some serious wealth, because it just the fact when it starts doubling is just insane.
He's always been long term, and what I like about Warren Buffett is he has some really, really good analogies. And one of the analogies he uses is that if he said that, this is what Warren Buffett says. He goes, if I gave you a car and it was the only car you could choose, and it's the only car that you can drive for your whole life, what would you do with that car? And he said you would just look after it, like, you'd be a perfectionist with looking after it. And he said, well, you get multiple cars when, you can get as many cars as you want, but you only get one mind and you only get one body. So what are you going to do with that, right? And not most people, but a lot of people, they take that for granted, right? And they overdrink, they take drugs, they eat too much crappy food, they smoke, and they don't really care about themselves. And what happens is that those bad habits compound over time, and studies have shown that those bad habits have led to things like cancer and early deaths and all of those sort of things, right? Whereas, if you form good habits such as, exercising a minimum of 30 minutes a day, you don't smoke, you minimize your drinking and all of that sort of stuff, and you do that, and that prolongs your life, and you have a better life. So that compounds as well, where you have better years of living. So it's not just about money. The compound effect works for everything in life, so it can work compound to be bad, or it can be compound to be good. And obviously here at Luxland we want good things to happen to good people. You know what I mean? Definitely.
Well, I think that'll wrap us up this week with compound effect and the way that the compounding interest does work. I mean, guys, it's pretty much a no-brainer. It's something that you set up from day one and you let it grow. That's our motto here at Luxland, is grow your future. And it's not about a speedy grow, it's about a wealthy grow. And we want to see our listeners and our clients do really well. And this is, I feel as though this is probably one of the most important podcasts for them to listen to, because this is probably one of the core reasons you need to really understand before you get into property investing, because of the fact that this is like your game plan essentially. You need to calculate your numbers according to this. And thanks very much for listening, guys. Feel free to send us an email if you want, info@luxland.com.au, and we'll be happy to answer any questions, queries, and anything else. Thanks, guys.
See you later.